to Friday, and there's already a birdie flying. I'm assuming it might be a hawk, but it didn't fly quite right. About the right size, though. Today's supposed to be like yesterday was supposed to be. It's supposed to be wet, but it didn't rain at all yesterday. It didn't even rain last night. We'll see what happens. And yep, crazy rainy. Silly dog. Oh, number one's supposed to have that solenoid this morning, so I can put that together. And if it's going to be like this, which time's going to tell, clouds are a wee bit low up there on the hill, but that don't mean it's going to do anything. I try to get some oats and barley ground up today, because kind of need to. Kind of takes a day that's not raining, makes it a whole lot nicer. I mean, we've done it when it's been literally monsooning, but oh my God, the mess. And you end up crusted with an inch of stuff on you, kind of like being in concrete, but you can kind of move. So, cows are already mostly back out on the pasture. That ain't gonna last too much longer. And I don't know what product they used when they sprayed the neighbors, but you can see it's turning. We'll see how much of it turns on our side of the fence. You know, because you end up with them. You know, probably a crew with no green cards anyway, working for the government, doing their work. It takes them a 9-hour day for 6 of them to spray about 16 acres. Yeah, wow. Oh well. Oats in that bin that we bought for feed oats, some of it's probably 10, 15 years old now. It's been tested, it's still good for feed. She's doing a video too. And I dumped most of a bag of barley into number 6 there. A whole lot easier to scoop out of the tote than it is out of a bag. We're going to run at least 2 batches. Actually, I think that's all we can run because I can't get to my other bins. They're behind the versatile and I got to move too much stuff. So we'll get at least 4 bins full. I got 3 of these bins and I got an old 300-gallon water trough. So we should be good. Full batches, 2 bins, plus a little bit. So worst comes to worst, I've got another 100-gallon water trough. And yeah, I'm doing what I don't like to do. We've got a 135 on it. 175 wouldn't start. So we put OD on it. What do you want to do?
Flip it! I need to ask something.
That way? Yeah, either one of us are going to run a boat. So anyway, unfortunately it's bucking it this way. And she just raised that right up into the cone. Oh well. That's the other bad thing. We got to get too close. I don't like that either. It is what it is. So anyway, making dust. And yeah, Odie's looking kind of fugly. Full of owl crap. I don't know why suddenly we've got owls up in the big bale barn now, but I found enough remnants of mice and their crap in there that's fine with me. I just wish they weren't crapping on everything. So yeah, this batch is almost done. First batch, a little dusty, eh? That's with almost 10 gallons of diluted molasses in it to cut the dust. Not too bad. We've had it a lot worse before. But I got to go and wiggle that thing around so we can get it clear full. The second batch. Put the barley in first because we needed to get the tote empty. So topping it off with the oats. We're not going clear full. It'll show clear full on the window. See up there on the right towards the end. The window on the other side will show like 3/4. That seems to be just right for 2 full bins. The number 3 bin is taller, so it holds more than these others. So we're going to have, we may run this clear full, we'll see. But we'll top off number 5. And water trough sitting up there at number 6 will be in the tractor too. Get them all topped off. Should be pretty much anyway. Figure the extra little bit that number 3 holds, hopefully number 5 is going to make up for that little bit that's got left in the truck. It hasn't got much room at all. And yeah, we got leakies. We got another couple sets of holes in the auger. A lot of them lower in fan housing. Here's what we got. That'd be barley and oats mixed. That's what it looks like. Dogs love it. Cows love it. I'm not kidding. Second day in a row, they said 100% chance of rain, and supposed to have like 3 inches of rain by the weekend. Well, that would have meant an inch and a half yesterday and an inch and a half today. It's been looking a little iffy up there on the hill, but not bad yet. Things dry out a little bit. It's kind of nice. Still a freaking sloppy mess everywhere. And yeah, the creek's up probably foot and a half anyway from what it was a week ago. Cows are making a mess of that pasture, but I'd rather have them make a mess of that one than one of the hay fields. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. Oh, and there's my buckets of molasses. We buy the bucket, and basically one bucket will split out. So we end up with 2 buckets diluted. Helps it mix better. Bad thing is there's more water in it, so the water evaporates off a little sooner and you end up getting dust later. But not for the first bin or so that we feed, we won't have hardly any dust compared to if we didn't use it at all. And it don't hurt to have it in there. We usually throw a little canola or corn oil in too, but we don't have any. That helps with, actually that probably helps with the dust more, I don't know. But we're above the one window. Close. The very last coat. You can't see it, but I can. Watch it in the windows. The rain's still falling. When it gets down to where it's almost empty, you don't see it falling against the windows anymore. Usually by then there's only like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 gallon buckets left in it. It's enough to still get that much out of it, but it's not stirring it anymore. We also close the door down when it gets down that low, and then it'll actually go up the auger to go out. Otherwise, it kind of gets trapped in there. The auger keeps throwing it back inside instead of taking it up. And that one's almost full, so I gotta go. Showed up to play with Red. She's just busy scraping extra residue off the carburetor we didn't get washed off yet. So we just got in here. Nice brand new solenoid.
That's because I'm the bestest daughter that got almost an accident to get it for you.
Somebody on her way home last night picked that up, and
No, it wasn't on my way home yet.
well, you were supposed to be on your way home.
Yes.
She ended up making a side trip. She ended up with a police chase coming up on her
In the
backside.
middle of a high-speed chase for the most wanted guy in Oregon.
So,
Just saying.
at least when she was all done getting the solenoid, she got to see what the cops were doing with the guy, and she got to see like an almost 7-foot tall state cop reach in the back of the city police car and pull the guy out, lift him up in the air, and explain the facts of life to him.
At him and trying to get out of the handcuffs and trying to kick at him. Yeah, don't do that to a 7-foot tall cop that's bigger than life.
Well, you know me, the first thing I ask her, Was he black?
No,
Meaning,
white dude.
meaning the cop, because we used to have a state cop when I was still in the fire department out at Banks, who, I'm not kidding, he was at least 6'8". I think that's what he told me when I asked him one day, because I'm right at 6 foot. I've shrunk a little over the years, but I'm still right there.
I'm still
And
5'3".
and when the man walks up to me and we're on a scene of a wreck, and I look up to where I can't look any farther because my helmet's hitting my shoulders and I can't look up that high, and I can't look him in the eyes, he's a tall man. So anyway, no, apparently they got a white state cop that's that big now, which is pretty cool. I mean,
Most wanted was white guy too. He was dumb white guy.
Yeah,
He was white guy.
dumb white guy. Anyway, so you got to see what we did today. We made some feed. That all went well, except for one incident in the second batch.
Oh shit moment.
She got all the barley ground and she started running oats in on top of it, and
I literally crawled in the bin when I switched it
turned
off.
the auger on, and the auger stopped for some reason, and it kicked the switch on the motor. I don't know why. Haven't had that happen before,
I
but
didn't know where to fill it either because it was eating it just as
So-
much as I was.
anyway, that's done, and we're almost done. Maybe I'll get some paint on that thing tomorrow. Was thinking about pulling that steering cylinder off and
But we can't.
getting the hydraulic stuff out of the way, but I don't want to do that yet because I don't want the front end turning when we move it. But we were going to do it anyway. Yeah, we got one little issue with that. We can probably get that pin out.
Shadows in just the right spot.
That pin down there? Yeah, the U-bolts go over the top of the pin. We can't get it out.
Hey, look, that one worked.
So, yeah, engineering issues. Some stupid farmer engineered that.
Not me.
But at least it was a stupid farmer that engineered it. So all I could do is take some nuts off and knock the U-bolt out of the way. Just think if a John Deere engineer did that. They'd have welded that pin in and you would be able to get in to cut it out.
Which
Oh,
I've
well.
seen.
Anyway, that's our day. Hope you all have had a good day. Hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. And, please like and subscribe. They say that's free.
You forgot about
So far, that's one of the few free things left in life.
You forgot about the shooting last night, though.
Oh, yeah, apparently there was a shooting in the town we used to live in. Well, I don't know. We don't know what happened. Cops were all over the place, and then they were chasing the guy down the highway.
Last night.
So, anyway, at least I'm not there.